go live in a minute. You should go live now. Good.
So,
Let's go down low.
point selection, yeah.
Left is goals.
And then I have the sets. I have the sets on the left of it.
Anytime you want something, whatever.
Yeah.
So the sets.
Yeah, they're like that. They're the sets that you've got.
Alright, I'm still on that.
Sorry. Who wants to talk?
Not sure if we're on. There's one person over there, one's in there.
In training for probably 2 or 3 weeks now.
position to dish out some butter.
Very well played by both Liberos in that sense. I think the Norwood Libero and the Lofty Libero both getting great ups there, both from service and that kick there by Gary and the Norwood team. Fantastic.
Definite highlight of the play. Just thought I'd give it a bit of a rip. Didn't quite get his contact in the ball and sends it out flying to the left. Number 33, Heaney, back to serve. Also putting along, probably had one too many wheat picks for breakfast this morning, just a bit too much mustard.
That's Matt Drennan on, Heaney off. Matt Drennan now in front court, ready to hit the middle.
Number 42 from Lofty, Jesse Nichols, back to serve.
Good pass.
Oh, what a dig.
Good dig by Gary Lofty.
We could be having another large rally. Oh, a bit of confusion, luckily, gets it up. Another great dig.
Using the back of the court, so the defence are up ready for that close tip defence. Using the corners where he can.
Alright, we've got a timeout. You love to see it when the smallest guy on the court, Timmy Grant, just chucks up one hand and gets a little block at the net. Unfortunately, didn't quite get it down onto the floor, but you know, kept the point alive, and Norwood were able to come out with it.
Now going over to, I think, Nick Lewitt, the coach of the Norwood Bears reserve team. No, I'm hearing that Nick Lewitt is not mic'd up ready to go here.
Alright, so teams are coming back onto the court. Norwood are currently leading 9-6 in the first set.
Timmy Grant ready to serve the 13. He's got a great float serve. Very accurate with it. Been playing many years. Look at that. Very good placement.
Pass out the back. Libero not able to get into the front court.
Great swing by Tate on the opposite position there on the Norwood team. Using the line spot.
Timmy Grant showing you don't have to necessarily hit your serve as hard as you can to create a point. The ball's floating there, gets the pass back out of the court, creates that point.
Junior players out there looking at Timmy Grant's serve and realise that you don't have to do a fancy jump float serve to get the job done.
I reckon Tim must have put that net up himself using the tape nicely.
I believe they're pretty lucky there. I think for carrying that.
Elliot Keith saying enough of this, lost too many points now, and just hitting it down Norwood's throat.
Is Lofty going to start pushing here, I believe, trying to reclaim some points?
They're going to need to. It's not often that a team can pull back 5 points late.
Out of four at the moment.
So far what we're seeing is all those long points, 50-50 could go either way. Norwood are definitely looking after the ball a lot more, so they're able to get a lot more in rhythm, in system attacks, which is creating this gap now. It's out to 12-7.
Taking the ball, even though the set wasn't perfect, he still uses it.
Helped out with possibly a bit of miscommunication with the block and with Norwood. The middle not getting out to seal that gap, giving a nice big hole.
Both the Lupo and the passer both trying to take that ball from him. And that'll be a timeout for Norwood there, taken by the coach.
So there's only a timeout just recently for Lofty, but they've come out, they've won a few points in a row, and the coaches are not happy and they want to come and discuss it further.
It's very interesting to see that the the scores have gone from, what is that, 5 or 6 point deficit to now there's only 3 points in it at the moment. So they've Lockheed's done very well to bring that back by a few points, and I think that's what they're trying to do at the moment. Norwood is trying to stop that.
I think Lofty must have been listening to the broadcast because they've heard that they can't leave this run late, and so they've turned it on and they're coming back hard now.
Yeah, I think Lofty have tapped into our broadcast there, so getting insider information here.
Number 18, Lewis Parent, back to serve to keep this run going. Creates the overpass. Very lucky for that to go out there. It's like both players thought the other was going to take the ball.
This is just a few nerves coming out here at the moment.
The score is now 10 to 12. Lofty are not lying down and they're keeping on pushing.
Another great serve. They're obviously trying to pick a service target in Hamish number 4 and then Norwood team. Trying to put the ball consistently. Maybe between Hamish and Libero number 20, Gary.
Yeah, trying to get a bit of confusion. Who wants that ball? So there we go. Again, hits that spot.
That's touched the antenna there from number 74 on the outside. He's cut it too far there. What I think I was going for was a line shot there. Probably not a bad idea.
But Lions ref picking up on it straight away, waving that flag into the antenna.
Not as successful this round from Norwood team. Norwood still in the lead here by 1 point. Can't push ahead here.
28, back to serve. Jared Power. They're going to go after number 4 here as their service target. Archie missed hit, brush off the top, sails long. I think Norwood got let off there.
Absolutely hate to see it.
They were not looking comfortable in that point at all.
Here we go. So this is Will Beckler going back to serve, number 6. He's a 16-year-old playing juniors as well. And going for the float serve.
Great serve as well, nice hard and flat.
Unlucky there by Hamish showing that pass there, touching the roof, which is a dead ball after it's touched part of the roof.
He made a great read on the play to get across, just gave too much onto it. So Lofty have made a substitution here with Matthew Costanzo coming on to serve.
Service Will Beckler's gone off the tape crush. Tape crush is now playing backcourt. There we go, Jack Heaney on for the A there. He's got a lot of control, using the ball perfectly. He's not hitting it hard, he doesn't get crazy high on his jumps, but he just uses the ball perfectly to get those points.
I think what you'll see here with Lofty on the receive is they're really going to try and get the ball out into their position 4, so they're lining up with Tim Grant. He is the shortest player in that front court for sure, and so they're going to try and hit over the top of him. Trying to use that the advantage that they have on the outside spot. I see both teams trying to find little advantages, a little 1% to get each point, because as you can see, with the score at 14-15, a lead is not necessarily safe. 74 taking a bit more of a controlled serve, and both teams celebrating for that, but the ref has called touches off the block.
Touches off the block there, definitely from the hit by Tate Crush there. Tate Crush playing that power opposite position. He does it very, very well.
Heaney back to serve.
Matt Brown, he read that one, coming from the center forward on the Washington side. He read that one, he jumped it almost perfectly, just had too much C between him and the net, and it snapped between them.
as a block, you really need to be penetrating and sealing that net. You want to make sure if it hits your hands, it's going down on their side of the court, not coming down the front like that.
Block out there, lucky on the swing by Hamish.
And the scores are tied at 16-0 with Norwood calling their second final timeout of this first set. Now number 4, he has a very interesting arm swing. He really cocks his hand right down to like his hip and then swings it over like a bit of a windmill. It's very rare that you'd see that as a motion for a hitter to use.
Very interesting coming from Hamish though. He's the left-handed playing pass hit position. He does it very well. He's got a very good swing, but he can be a little bit inconsistent at times. And I think he's struggling with that inconsistency now.
Now it'll be interesting to know what Nick Blewett, coach for Norwood, is saying to his team. He's got some veterans on the team mixed with some very young players. So I feel like it's a good mix, but then again, Mount Lofty also have a lot of players that have played together for many years, coming up through juniors, through Heathfield High School. So they've all got both teams have got a lot of volleyball underneath them. So it's going to be a tight one.
Attack from the middle.
What you always want is you want that pass right up there so you have all options on the court. You want to be able to set that middle up. You notice there, he didn't go with an open hand to hit that. He wanted to get a real big bounce on it, so he nice hit by Elliot Keith off the top of the block there. There's another great pass by the Norwood Libero, really giving that option to run through middle, but this time Lofty recognising it early that it was going to go through there and committing it. It's tied back up at 8-0. Could Lofty potentially take the lead here late in this set? The old commentator's curse. Talk about them taking the lead, and he serves out long.
Using the angles as he's got, and working out there. So he couldn't hit to one there, so he had to hit the option and use it perfectly.
Lofty are definitely finding their pass a bit here now. If I was to be critical, it's quite low, but they're able to still run their middles very effectively.
Must use very well by the Norwood team running the match round, not getting blocked out this time, and following through perfectly.
Yeah, as a middle, what you really want to be doing is using all the angles on the court. So last time he hit quite straight and it was straight at the block. You really want to be finding those angles around the block as he did that last hit. So that was a great seal by Lofty. Both the middle and outside blockers were right up next to each other, not giving Tate Crush a zone to hit through.
Running use of the first one again by Stephen Rudd. He's consistently hitting balls and putting off blocks and the perfect spots. He's a very consistent player.
Yeah, really showing off the different weapons of a hit that he has there. So he's hit some quite hard and fast there, where that one, he still went with his hard hit, but you could see he hung up there a little bit, waited to see the block and then hit off their hands.
Fortunate, it was a good up, but Lofty too strong in that situation. Using the pace of that ball to get off the pass and get out.
Yeah, 2 balls in a row set behind there to Archie Miller. Getting dug on both, but luckily the second one for Lofty went over and wide. Follows up with a great float serve. Getting a free ball back.
Also, the team got anything to the ground there, so look at that ball. I'm not sure if that hit the do like that.
Yeah, as we've already said, when Tim Grant is in the front court, Lofty are really going to go after him, which is what they did there in 74, opting to use the block there of Tim and hits into it and then bounces into the antenna, giving them the point.
It's an interesting position to be in. Probably what Nick Wood will be saying to the part of Norwood team and Tim Grant about the blocking position out of number 2, because I'm sure that's the point that they got.
Tim going back to his young veteran in Stephen Rudd there to use the block. Very smart play.
Old faithful Stephen Rudd comes back to the I don't think he can block it.
Yes, I don't know either, but he's going to need to get a good serve here because Norwood are actually behind 23-22, 24-22 with a smart tip there by number 74.
Any room to get that one up.
So we have first set point to Lofty. They've managed to hang in there and slowly pull out a 2-point lead here. Great serve. Oh. A very good save. Tried to go over on 2, but the blockers of Norwood were right on that. And Lofty just missing the pancake opportunity, keeping Norwood alive at 23-24. It's a pressure serve here for Heaney. Great dig.
Takes the first step.
Now, if we actually go back and look through this season, we can see that Norwood and Lofty have gone to 5 sets every single time they've played. It's currently sitting at 2-all as well. Lofty won 2 regular season games, with Norwood winning the final regular season game and then beating them in the semi-final.
Lofty go back a very long history of competition between the two of them, going many grand finals together. They know the teams inside and out, and it's a very interesting game to play. I think that's why it always goes 5 sets.
So you can really expect that this game will go the distance. We are very likely to see a game going to 3-2 and not only deciding the winner of the reserves, but also breaking that tie at 2-all. Who will come out with the win? It'll be very interesting to see. At the moment, it's very tight. Only the couple points in that set, with both teams having an opportunity there to really push it out. Lofty taking that opportunity and running with it, when Norwood had multiple leads of between 5 and 3 points, but not able to just close it out.
So, Max, what do you reckon Nick is saying to the Norwood boys right now? What do they think they need to work on to take out this next set?
Well, I think he'd be saying how we're working really well here, where those 50-50 points, we're winning a lot of them. So those points that are going multiple crosses the net, Norwood are winning the majority of them. The thing is, they're just they're unfortunately losing those couple of points in a row that are leaving Lofty space to come back into. Norwood are doing a great job of drawing out a lead, but they just need to be able to hold that on. And I think it's going to be really putting a bit of pressure on Tim Grant, Stephen Rudd here to really run the ship. You know, they've gone through these things. Tim has won, you know, multiple league premierships, along with Stephen. That, you know, they've both been playing for a very long time, so their experience here is going to be invaluable. So for all those younger guys in that team who maybe haven't been here or haven't been here as much as them, they'll be really looking towards those guys to lead from the front.
It's also put out that Tim Grant actually won and best and fairest for the reserves league this year. So, and there he is. Nice. Good. Right, here we go. Boys all entering the court again. It looks like the lineup has slightly changed from there with Kate Price coming off and Paddy West going on. The rest of the lineup looks pretty much identical. Lofty, I believe, has 83 from the normal.
So both teams coming out with small changes here. Lofty obviously looking to push this game out and win that second set. It would be very hard for Norwood to come back from 2-0 down. Can be done, but it's an effort. Timmy overset there. The ball coming down with a lot less pace than Lofty were obviously expecting. Playing on that ball and unfortunately catching that ball before throwing back up again, which you cannot do.
Tim Grant on actually outside. I think that's it. Use that ball as a
Paddy West, they're not quite sealing the net and going straight up with that block. So when he tried to make a play on that ball, unfortunately, he wasn't able to put it back into the court, but into the net on his own side.
Great call by the rest of the Norwood team to tell him to leave that ball. And he was in the last second.
He really wanted to play on that. Luckily, he's just able to get his hands out of the way. Well, going over onto the reserve women's game behind us, Archie has really been going for that cross-court hit, but he's had a couple where he's just gone way too sharp on it here.
My really support from both teams. He's still in his role challenging. Looking around the locker team, looking so happy about that. As you wouldn't be.
Now the defender in position 6 for Norwood has been doing a great job here. Oh, there being a bit of a confusion with a Lofty player running up to sub tool.
Bringing that ball back into the
Now what I was saying was a defender in position 6 for Norwood, whoever it's been over the first set and now just the start of the second set, have been doing a great job of getting hands or getting an arm on the ball and keeping that point alive. Oh, 28. Hammering that one down.
Having a ability to use their eyes, a lot of good blocks and a lot of good swings. Absolutely dominating on the court. So it's interesting to see what Norwood should do about that. Maybe match up with Jack and Moses very close.
As a middle, when you go up and you see that net open, you just love to see it and you try to hit it as hard as you can. So Norwood actually running with 2 left-handers here. We've got number 1, Paddy West, and number 4, Hamish Jumperson. Not often that you'd see a team be running with the 2 lefties. But as a blocker, it's not always something that you do come up against. So they can get cheap points just from bad positioning. Number 74 psyching out number 1 for Paddy West there.
Sometimes when you're expecting the ball to come off like that, sometimes it doesn't work for it. Sometimes it's perfect and it comes off and you get a nice pass on it, but sometimes it's not like it.
Well, Norwood once again taking out a lead of 6-3 here. But as in the last set, Lofty can come back from this or bigger.
It's a lot of heart in these games.
I reckon he hit that square on the line. There wasn't much call for him to hit into it, and I think he found the smallest part of it. There's a fine line between the servers here of really going for your serves and just making too many errors. That's one thing if I was a coach now. I'd be just pointing out the fact that there have been a lot of serves that have gone out long and they're not close. They're out by 2 or 3 metres.
Great swing, won by Stephen. He is having the absolute amazing game.
Now, obviously, it is way too early to say, but if Norwood were to take out this game from here, we'd have to say that 14, Stephen Runt would be the hot money favourite to take home that best on court. And I reckon on the Lofty side, it's a little bit closer. It's hard to find that gap, but I reckon number 74, Nicholas Possingham, might actually be their little favourite for best on court so far. But there is still plenty of volleyball to play.
Either say that or number 28 on the side. So there's 24 and 74 and 28. Both of them have played very good games so far. It's just been constantly working out on the left side. Unfortunately, he's got a bit of a predictable swing, I believe, in that. Once you get used to the awfulness of it, the way it looks, you can really close it.
Yeah, and one thing his swing allows for the blockers to do is really get up and set. So he can't quite get that quick swing on it just because of his big windmill swing on it. He can't just get the little cheap points of just a quick snap on it.
And just pushing off the front arm.
And once again, it was 6-3, and now it's 8-7. Lofty keep pushing back, and they're not letting Norwood have a little easy run of this.
There's a few good points here. Actually, I'm going back to serve. I wonder, is this going to be a toppy serve or is it a jump serve?
I reckon he will be backing in that toppy serve.
First toppy was fantastic as well, so let's hope it continues.
It looks like it. Oh, great serve. Great pass, keeping that ball alive there.
Point given to Norwood. I've no concept of that. Yeah, I have to put 5 attack in 74. I think it's less time more. Put on in 74. So now Jamie going back for possibly a second attack as well.
Lofty a great cover on that play though to keep that ball alive off that first block.
It's an experience passing that on the toppy serve, and I can tell you, it's the this side that is very red offense. You put some serious power into some ball. The Lofty will use that as
He's using the block on that time. Really not so right. You know that if you have a one-on-one opportunity, then the block is really
Loving this.
Yeah, he's still the weakest player on their team, and 1 block does not change that. I mean that in the nicest way, having coached Archie already. They're just getting a couple of well-formed doubles, which means we're not splitting them where we need to. This game has got an hour left, and we're 1 point up, and when we side out, we'll be 2 points up.
So maybe just trying to steady the ship and go, hey guys, we may be pushing out the lead. It's not going to be an easy game. We know that. We've got to embrace that grind that we're going to have in this game here.
welcome everyone that's watching. We thought the stream was dead in the water last set. It sounds like we're well and truly on. Good Paddy.
We are playing the opposite of Paddy.
Nice touch.
Who's the attack?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Jack Heaney, first year player, number 33. He's got oh so close to getting a couple of blocks out, and I know because I get the same ones. Nice call, Sean. We passed too many of those in the first set, so well done. In.
Norwood not able to get it back.
Good call, Jack.
Set.
Huge rally. Just need to put
all those companies that usually right hand, they probably can't hit that angle from that side of the set. So you can.
good Gary. Weight hammer, it's coming your way. Yeah, guys. This is the position we've been waiting to be in for half an hour now since the game started. Okay, nose is in front with it all to play for. Yeah, here we go, Jack. You are inches away from getting a couple of big blocks here.
Still taking the first set.
What do you
22-21 lead to USC. They're trying to really get farther. Been bringing a nice set.
One left.
Just was able to find the below.
So this game will be one for the Bears.
But the cover came back over and out.
Try to avoid too much direction. You can push it all the way across the body to the very, very cross section. Anyone can make that.
Yeah, when you're playing on that ball, you really need to make sure that you are even on that set. You know, you need to be fast, but it needs to be even. So the amount of spin on that ball was a real indicator that, you know, his left hand was real dominant on that ball.
A lot of service errors in this game so far. It's been going very well for the Norwood this set. Again.
I reckon it's the big difference here is when Norwood are taking these leads, Lofty are serving a lot out long. And then when they're able to bring it back, they're winning those defensive points because Norwood are having to pass the ball.
Maybe a little bit shorter on him, but he's losing it to the fact that he's playing.
Norwood currently leading 16-12. We'll see if they can hold out this lead this set and go to 1-1. Yeah, changing up there. He actually looked to hit a bit more to the line there rather than his usual going for a sharp cross hit. Maybe the coach, gave him a little bit of information to use a bit more of that court. because he told the block out of the court there.
It's interesting to point out that actually using a two middle so like only a one set piece of it's not there. This thing, like 50 minutes, when he gets the front block, he's playing as the front court opposite because he has the 23 comes on the front as the setter on for Lofty.
Now that ball there came back with some vengeance. Bit of a grunt on the hit. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get the block. 74 did go down, and there was some grimacing faces from his teammates, but he is up and he is rolling.
What seems that he
Being subbed off now with 81, Ethan Roberts on to serve. Pass handled nicely.
showing everything, making the put it into the previous decision, he's going to put absolutely no power to it. Simply most like that. He has got things to do as far as he could, but instead using his position to use it. That one, definitely.
Tim Grant rewarding him with a great pass.
It's off the speed, so it's going to go to anyway. So
Number 18, and Lewis Parent there, just rotating just that bit too much. Like you could see he really wanted to hit down that line, but rather than just using his hand to direct the ball down there, he opened up his chest, and that was the difference in between hitting the ball clean down the line and hitting into the antenna.
That's now that is Lofty taking no time out on against Norwood. Norwood is standing ahead with a 5-point lead currently. Lofty getting a bit having trying whether he can make a closure, come back on the court, and as they've done to the last set and a half, they've really come back on these leads that Norwood had. So see if Norwood can keep this lead.
You'd have two very contrasting messages from the coach there. You'd expect that Rob Amb actually, if coach for Lofty would be telling his team, come on boys, we need to push a bit here. We showed we could do it in the first set. So they're keeping the ball alive. They won't give the easy points during the rally away.
Whenever the defense the most of that wide in the switching that well from defense to offense, the point was a great swing from the side of it.
Norwood having to send over a free ball.
Not very common in the sea, they said it actually has a thing. They do get the buzz up pass and keep close to that from the putting the pass 2 times to some of the so he really struggled to push himself to play the set.
You could see he wasn't happy with himself though. Even though it was tight, he expects himself to put that ball up there.
It's a fantastic really showing what the he's just playing like it's a one-handed, a B over the middle and 20 and trying to ground it. He's absolutely buried that middle of the place. That was a good
It's always good when your setter can draw that both the outside blocker and the middle blocker on him, because that gives that middle just an open floor to hit on.
I guess it's a miswing by me or something. We're losing an of this, and they're struggling with it. Let's hope that towards the end of the set, and even next set, we can find 3 points to the rhythm and start hitting a few more balls on the ground.
Yeah, with Lofty coming back here now, trailing 17-20, Nick Blewett not wasting any time to call a timeout again. He doesn't want them to get any closer before stopping the game here. So he wants to calm down his team and be like, hey guys, we've got that lead here. All we have to do is win this one side out.
Actually, at the moment, Norwood doesn't feel like they've got a lead. They've just lost a couple of points after a really big bounce there by the Rocky tank. Probably put a little bit like better action of the lead, and they really need to push here because it's true they go to that for this entire game, they've struggled to hold leads and push the lead and win points from whilst on a lead. But it shows again that resilience of this Lofty team to push it back and they're playing the benefit with their newly implemented setup. So. One of the use of the whole great set for this one position and push it all the way across the motion.
You have to say, number 4 was very lucky to get away with that ball.
I think that was a miss. I would have liked. But hey, that's the thing in the PSC all the time. Another time, he's struggling to get those dominating blocks where he's struggling to play. Just having shallow depths. But he's winning the points.
Another big rally here. Diggs to the top there.
And he's really kind of good in the points. He's used the ball for everything. He's really done well with that. He continues to do. Last 2 points have been coming from that.
Yeah, it's gone from where I wouldn't have been surprised. Would have made a potential substitute to now. It looks like we really have to keep him on because he's winning on the levels. But saying that, Lofty come back with that absolute hammer by number 28, Jared Power, back down their throat.
He's playing a very, very good game. He's playing a very good one in the middle position. I don't think number 33, Jack Hemmings, is having much luck in blocking. Even then, there was 2 blockers in the middle to take that one, and neither of them could get there.
He's really finding those angles, and he's seeing where the defense is set up and just going, all right, give me that open court, I'll take it.
Someone's been angry not yelling at the student something to see that, but unfortunately the student is playing a deep 6th position, which is tough. It's a very controversial position to play because, of course, you want that deep position. The ball's coming up a block or anything like that, but in the same sense, you're leaving a massive hole in your block.
And just like that, Lofty now 20-23 behind. A couple of big blocks. There we go, as Nick makes a substitution. Hamish Johnson coming off with Tate Crush coming on. Potentially just a little 1 point sub here. Just change it up. Give Lofty a different look of what to block against. Very close. Very close.
The line's ref puts up a very cheeky smile there.
I think Norwood were wanting to play on that and were let off.
Something. I think that was maybe his serve is a little bit rushed there, but either way, he comes off for Hamish to come back on them.
Norwood have set point at 24-21 here. They just need one side out to draw a level at 1-1.
Great, that's a set for Norwood going 25 minutes. That's one set all.
Yeah, big difference there in the sets where Norwood were able to really wear those comebacks by Lofty a lot better, and were able to stop them after a couple points. Where the first set they were able to really push forward, and they those 2 points would then turn into 3 or 4. Able to close off then and draw level. Got 1-1.
So watching the Bears walk past here, they've got a bit of a smile on the face, bit of the spring in their step as they're happy to walk past here.
Yeah, the boys are feeling confident, and they would be. They've won the last 2 games against Lofty, and they've been able to draw out those big 3-2 wins. But then again, as we've stated before, Lofty did win the first 2 matchups.
Me? Yes. Okay. Got it. That'll work better. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better.
Just getting the
Bit of a mic check there because apparently I'm not loud enough for everyone. It's
technical coming over and just telling us we just need to be a little bit louder on the mics.
all right. Here we go. So this is Norwood breaking here. Norwood breaking early because they probably don't have as much to say because they'll be very keen to get back and forth here.
Still going.
Fantastic, mate.
I thought we were dead in the water. I did not have this thing on first set because I thought the stream was buggered.
Well,
Here we are.
we've been talking this entire time.
I'll keep it to timeouts.
We've got a bit of news from Nick Raw, the coach from Norwood there, saying that he's going to be talking in timeouts from now on.
Excellent. Tay is back on for you.
Top of
I started the season
right now.
sharing court time for no particular reason, and I that way too, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Guys, everyone's doing great. Just keep going.
Yeah, everyone's doing great.
Just hold the focus, but stay relaxed. Come on. We go. Feel good, boys. Feel good. Wrong.
Up. Come on.
Started well the last 6
seconds. Yes, the stream is alive and well.
They'll be out here.
Can you have a look, see what it looks like?
So far, I haven't really had to strain himself too much. But here we go. Everyone back in court now. It looks like the Norwood team is back to what it was in the first set. And the Lofty team has had a change up as well in the form of number 42 coming on instead of number 83 as a middle position. Sticking with the same pass setters in the same double setter, single opposite rotation that they used for the last 2 sets, only changing up the middle rotation.
Well, both teams right in this, so they're not really needing to have to do big changes. Just, big triple block.
There's a massive triple block there by Norwood to start off this set. And I think they're trying to say something with that one. I'm trying to say that they're coming out and they're taking this one from after you. That's definitely one way to go.
It's always what you want to do as a block. If you can read that set and you get 3 blocks up against the hitter.
Fantastic swings on there for number 66. It would be Lofton's first back row, back A attack this game. It's worked perfectly for him.
And it's come out to kill. Maybe we'll see them use it a bit more.
Out by the Lions. So at that point, we've got a lot to do. Very unfortunate by the Libero Sean on the Norwood team to not put that one in, but it was a bit of a shake pass to start with.
It's another one. We've had 2 from Norwood there where have gone over, and Lofty have left it, and it's been very close.
There we go. The take price putting the ball over. Running that classic middle of the left again playing a dominant position in the middle. And, it still doesn't seem that Norwood really have an answer for it. They've gone back for Jack Kennedy to play middle against him here, see if he can actually make too much of an impact.
Yeah, if I was Nick Blewett here, I'd be looking at potentially making a little sub, not because Heaney isn't playing well, but just because they really need to quieten down number 28. He is winning a lot of points at a very high rate.
So having that middle presence is very successful with Scott team so far. And I think that's a reason why they've actually been able to. Again, you see it, middle presence. Just
Boys, you're still up. Keep chasing 15. Refocus here. Start out there. Grind it out, side out here.
Let me stop.